up, guys? Welcome back to Gucci Garage. Today we have the 2018 Chevrolet Spark LS.
Big shout out to McKinleyville Chevrolet and Buick for making this video possible. And let's show you what an economy car looks like.
What's up, guys? Today we are taking it for a test drive, the 2018 little tiny Spark. And they say it's a Spark because, yeah, Sparks are small, I guess.
Yeah. So if you have $12,000,
here's a car for you.
Yeah. You want a brand new car? 12 grand will buy you this. So
you're not. You get a couple things in it. This is not a feature-hungry car. You don't have a lot in it because it's a brand new 2018 for $12,000. So
put your expectations.
Yeah, just kind of bring the bar down a little bit.
Just a little bit.
What you get, we're going back. We're going back in time.
This is like a 2001.
Yeah.
In 2018.
You got them. A lot of people forgot what these are, but you have crank windows. Cool, sick.
And you have manual, which actually we should get a shot of, but we can show you guys later. The mirrors are even manual. There's a little prong that you adjust when
you just kind of pull it around until you find your optimal place.
Probably the cheapest door handles I've ever seen. I've had toy little action figures that were made with better plastic than this when I was a kid.
You do get a full infotainment center though. The responsiveness, you might want to give yourself a couple extra seconds to change the song.
So you know the difference between like an old Android and like an Apple phone? That's pretty much what this is. Like you touch it 9 times and then it decides like maybe touch it the 10th time and then it goes. That's what this is.
Yeah. The stereo system, like the actual speakers though, actually pretty good.
Could be better. Obviously, could be better, but also it could be worse for 12 grand. So I think
they're pretty good for what you're getting.
Yeah, they're not the worst.
Some of the features the car includes, you have AC, you have
that's good.
a rear hatch, which you this is actually very annoying. We store our gear in the back, and so we've had the car will be running, and I would like to go get, say, another camera from the back. Well, I have to come in, turn the car off, grab the key, and that's how you unlock it. There's no lever, there's nothing like that. You put the key in.
There's not even a button in here. There's not. There's literally one traction button and 3 blank buttons that are just there for space fillers. There's not even a button on the inside to release the trunk. That's how minimal we're talking with this thing.
You have to have the key.
Completely cloth seats. Everything's cloth and plastic.
Cruise control, you can get that on one of the higher trims, but not this one. This one is the base, so you don't get that.
Yeah.
Completely hard plastic door panels.
Yeah. As far as features go, we're pretty much there.
Yeah. You do get OnStar with it. You get that in just about every car.
And you actually, with infotainment, you do get Bluetooth, which is...
Yeah, and Apple and Android CarPlay. You get that too.
That must just be such like a standard basic thing for Chevy these days that it just goes in anything that comes out of the factory.
Well, also there was like a safety mandated thing that after, I don't remember what year it was, but every car had to have a reverse camera. And so since they have that, they just put the screen in and give you those features, even in base cars like this.
We're not gonna sugarcoat it too much. It's definitely a budget friendly car. It's brand new for 12 grand. I believe they worked their way up to around 16, depending on how you add options.
Yeah, you can get things like fog lights, better stereo, cruise, all of those things.
The tachometer, all that, very old school, basic, mid-2000s look. I mean, needles, the most simple digital stuff you can have on here. The car has more body roll than almost anything I think I've driven.
It's almost scary.
Yeah, little 1.8 liter in there.
Oh, actually, it's a 1.4.
Oh, so they actually downsized this. Okay, yeah. So 1.4. My bad. 1.4, even smaller, better gas mileage, but definitely
it takes you around 13 seconds to get to 60. So
yeah,
be prepared for that when you're merging.
So it's actually almost a danger how slow this car is. I'm not kidding. You could actually almost die trying to cross the road.
Rear-ended or T-bone
trying to cross the road, because the amount of time this thing takes to get moving is actually like
really bad.
It's really, really slow. Like, I want to emphasize like how slow it really is. But that's okay though, because you're spending 12 grand and you're getting a brand new car, and not to mention you have those super cool rims too.
Oh yeah, those really add like 20 horsepower just there.
Yeah. So
it's
I honestly don't know why Chevy would even entertain the idea of putting those wheels on this car, but
no,
they did, and they're there, and they cost money, so they're on here. But
this is a very small car. This is a very small car, so you do need some safety in it. And you actually have 10 airbags in this car. You have them placed all over by your head, your legs, obviously your chest and face area, and the back has them too, because the amount of space you have between the front of the car and you is literally about that.
Or the back.
Yeah. There is not a lot keeping cars from...
It's like a wheelbarrow with like 4 wheels that you're riding in. So you're pretty much going to die if you don't have like
a lot of
cushion. It's like 10 pillows deploying as you get about to get squished by something much bigger than you. So yeah,
there's that. This car is really a car that if you need something, maybe you're a student, you need something to run around, get back and forth to work.
Yeah.
This is the car for that. Your 12 grand, your payments are gonna be very small.
And on top of it, also the one really good perk about this car, there's one thing that I think matters more than all of the shortcomings compared to all of modern cars and whatnot. And I think that's the fact that if you buy this car and you live in the city, you're gonna be fine, because it's so small you can park literally anywhere.
This car is perfect for the city.
This thing, aside of all the jokes and everything else about whatnot, this thing you can park. It can be parked just about anywhere. It fits in any little nook or cranny, whatever. So if you live in the city and you need something for compact parking and you want a cheap option, and you might even have a nice Mercedes sitting at home or something,
but you want something that's not going to get destroyed.
You want something that you can drive to your job, park in a parking garage, or park in a little parking spot on the side of the street down in San Francisco, and you don't really want something expensive anyways, because it's going to get dinged, scratched. There's too many people. It's too crowded. This is great because you're not paying a lot. It's brand new. I mean, God forbid if you buy one used, it's probably like $4 or something. And you're getting great gas mileage. 30 plus all the time in the 1.4. You're fine. This is a great car for the city, really.
Yeah.
For a daily commuter, whatever, you can fit 4 people in it. Not the tallest or biggest. I mean, as you can see, he's like a sardine in a sardine can. But
I really don't even fit in the back. My next to that.
Yeah, but
they're there.
They're there.
They're there.
Yeah.
So, and
I think that's about it.
That's pretty much it for it.
There's not a whole lot more to talk about.
There's not a whole lot aside from the jokes. It's actually a really good car for your money. You're getting a good car, and you get Chevy's reliability along with it. So,
and a warranty.
You have creature comforts that you need, automatic lights, just little things that make it a good car to be in, and that you would typically find on a new car. And the car's so small, like width-wise, that it doesn't even matter that they're cranked because you just literally move your hand 5 inches and roll it up and down. So,
yep.
But that's about it. Thanks for watching this edition of Gucci Garage.
And
Keep Gucci.
We'll catch you next week. Thanks.